Hello everyone, I hope that you've come across on my YouTube channel, especially in this video, and I genuinely hope that you'll give this video a chance. It might help you improve yourself or can be a sign that you've been waiting for. Lately, I've been isolating myself a lot. I stopped telling people what I've been doing. You might be wondering, and how it actually helped me. I started deactivating my social media account, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and move into a different city for me to recalibrate my mind, my thoughts. I'm 22 years old and I've come to think how much social media, we're constantly scrolling, consuming too much information we know isn't always true and helpful. Not just on social media, but also the information that our friends, family, or whoever close into our lives might instill into our minds. I stopped showing up to those people who I thought that are my friends. Not everyone you consider as friends are really your friends. Some are only around when it's convenient for them. And you start to see that it's getting clear once you stop showing up to them. Once you have a strategic pause to stop doing everything for them and you step back. That when I realized too that some of the people in my life is more bringing negativity rather than positivity. When I stop posting, when I stop scrolling, when I stop showing up to these people, why isn't he sharing anymore? What's going on? They assumed that I am being distant, which is true. I am being distant because I want to recalibrate everything. I want to restart my mind. I want to restart everything within me because they've instilled so many things in me that I know that are not true, that I believe because someone told me so. I believe because I see it from someone. That's not what I want. It is what they want. Then when I do that, a lot of people have told me that this is not you. But you didn't even realize that these people are just a negative entity that come into your life and they bring so much negativity within you that to the point that you couldn't even recognize your own self. Because this is the truth. The truth that not everyone in your circle are your friends. Not everyone who is cheering for you are your true friends. Some of them are silently envious and resentful. And whether they realize it or not, whether you realize it or not, their negative energy affects you. And that's why you are overthinking too much. Here's the thing. I used to overshare with these people. I used to overshare my plans, my wins in life, my victory, my success, what's my plan, what's next. But ever since I stopped doing that, I've had 100% of success rate comparing to what I am doing before. I've had 100% success rate with the things I've been working on. You may ask why. When people don't know anything about you, they couldn't say a thing, for they have no control over the things that they don't know. There's no judgment, there's no unsolicited advice, no negative energy. I've learned that not all of the successes that we had are supposed to be shared. Some people, even unknowingly, even if they don't know, they act as energy vampires. They drain your peace. They drain your peace with jealousy. That's why it is important to protect your space. Sometimes when people ask me, what do you do for a living? Or what I am doing right now, if I am not comfortable in sharing this information with them, I paraphrase all of the things that I can say. I won't lie. I will be telling it indirectly. Example that I can give is that if someone asks me what's my job or what I am doing for a living, I am saying that I am working under a healthcare and I won't be sharing too much information. Because if you have the gut, if you have the instinct that you can trust this person, that this person will bring negativity within you, it means that this person has an evil eye. God has gifted us a natural sense, these senses, for a reason. So if we feel that we're not safe in this person, chances that they are negative in our life. Every living being has an instinct to protect themselves. And that's what we feel sometimes. So if you're not comfortable in sharing with them, you don't have to. You don't have to feel bad. I'll give you an example on how I paraphrase each sentence that I can say, that I'm not lying to the person that I am talking to. Someone asked me, this is not my work, but a sample that I can give. If you're a doctor, if someone asks you, what do you do for a living? If you feel that you can share to them too much information, what you can say is, I am working under a healthcare setting. And then you'll go on with the conversation and then you'll change the topic. Sometimes you should stay humble to protect your peace, to protect your peace of mind. And you cannot tell everything to people. You can share, but you can't share everything. This can help you protect your peace and a whole being as well. Keeping things in private isn't same as lying. It's setting boundaries. Not telling everything is different from being dishonest. You're not obliged to share every details in every conversation, especially if it invites evil eye. If you know that the person is not safe, well, chances they're not safe. Also saves us from unsolicited advice, those advice that we don't really need at all. Sometimes some things are really better left unsaid. And I think that's the beauty of not showing up. You give yourself freedom to think. You give yourself peace of mind. You give yourself a room to grow without any noise. Taking a step back isn't hiding from people. A strategic pause, a strategic movement to recalibrate everything within you. To restart again, ones that brings clarity, strength, and peace. Always remember, guys, that take care of your energy. And that's all for today, guys. And thank you for watching this video and being with me until the end. By the way, take care of your energy, your peace, because it is really one of the most valuable things that you can have. Have a good day, and I hope that you'll be subscribing to my channel. This is my first video on YouTube, and I hope that you will support me in my journey. Bye, guys.